Alright, so I have to hold my camera because I didn't bring anything out here to set it on. So. But it's raining right now. Thundering a little bit too. I feel very calm, very at peace. I'm gonna step outside though, because I feel like Spirit might have some messages through the rain for y'all. For me. So let's step outside. I won't go directly into the rain today. Usually I do take rain baths or just rain baptisms for myself. But right now I'm just gonna enjoy the sounds and just be near the rain instead of under it. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great life. Not a great day, not a great night, I don't know. A great life. And I'm saying this because I feel like it is time for the collective to start looking at their life as a whole. Not what's been going on for the last 5 years. Not what's been going on for last month, last year, last week, last season, this summer. No. Spirit is saying it is time for you to do, if you haven't already, an overview of your entire life. If you have, do it again, especially during this Mercury retrograde. But especially if you are a person that might be beating yourself up at this time, or a person that thinks you're not, doing enough or doing well, or not upholding to the greatest, highest standards you feel like you should be upholding. I want you to pause and really think, where was I 5 years ago? Where was I 10 years ago? Where was I 20 years ago, depending on how old you are? Where was I 4 years ago? I'm 24. Look at the whole thing as a whole, and then where you are now. There were ups, there were downs, there were lessons, there were blessings, there were times of greatness, there were times of loss, there were times of love, there were times of a lot, you know what I'm saying? And looking at life as a whole puts things in a different perspective. Putting things in a whole, like living holistically, is how we want to continue living. Holistically. Yes, we can always zoom in. We can always zoom in, zoom in, and, be like, okay, there, and then nitpick our life and break it apart. Like, yeah, we can do that. But we also have the power to put it back together. And if you put your life back together and you've done an overview of your entire life as a whole, in your head, in your mind, in your spirit, you meditate on it, you really took some time to think about it, and you came to the conclusion, my life isn't that bad, you're already there. If you came to the conclusion, my life sucks, you might want to still do some more searching. If you came to the conclusion, my life is not good nor bad, it's just is, that's a good conclusion as well. I don't want to say good, but whatever conclusion you come to, Spirit is saying that's the energy you're going to be in right now, right? And also, it is all about perspective. So maybe the past 5 years will have a influence on how you look over your whole entire life. But if you can just put life in perspective and just see how far you've come as a human being in the evolution process and what you've survived, you're literally still alive. I know for a fact a lot of people in my collective have had many near-death experiences in your life. Ooh! But now it is time to have near-life experiences. If you feel like you haven't been living, then live more. Breathe more. Ask more questions. Be more curious. Dare more. Get out of your comfort zone more. Talk to God more. Talk to people you would never think you would talk to more. I want you guys to still just be able to live with the best advice you can give to whomever is watching this right now is to be able to live with everything you've done in this life. If you can live with everything you've done, and you can truly forgive yourself for anything that may have not been on the positive side, and you can truly big up yourself for the things that were good, you really be at peace with yourself, this journey will continue to be smooth. We'll get bumpy here and there, yes, but always come to the conclusion that you accept yourself fully, the good, the bad, and the ugly will always be your go-to. I don't care what stage you are in life. You could be 40, you could be 20, you could be 39, like you can be 70. We always have these kind of like report cards at certain stages of our life. Like, okay, I did this, I experienced this, I felt this, I entered this, I tried this, I ate this, I lived this way. And as humans, we're not meant to stay the same our entire lives. So we have to look at our lives, what? Holistically, as a whole. We only look at periods of our life for like certain educational purposes for ourselves and reflection. But to get the full scope, full picture, you need the whole part of your life. So just really sit with yourself and really, you know, like a lot of you guys have a lot to be proud of. Some of you don't want to be proud of yourself. You want to sit in self-loathing energy, or if it's not that, you're too hard on yourself, you just feel like you have to go. No, just breathe and pause. Breathe and pause. You are amazing. You are capable. You are able. God is in you. God is with you. God's above you. God's beside you. God loves you. And everything you've brought to the table so far. And everything you've overcome. And everything you've seen, He knows. And everything you've witnessed, He knows. And everything you felt, He knows. Everything you've taken in and held on for life, He knows. Everything that you've tried, like He knows. Or they know. God knows. He, she, they know. I promise you. The Most High knows. And your spirit team, I'm speaking to somebody right now. Your spirit team is so proud of you. And you need to, and they want you to be more proud of yourself. You're allowed to be proud of yourself. You're allowed to big up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't do it, it won't even matter who else does it for you. Remember that. Some of you guys want the accolades, this and that comes with the success of your career, success of your journey. But you will never truly experience that until you're bigging up and congratulating yourself for every milestone you go through. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment you build that relationship of self-validation and the validation through God, everything else is like icing on the cake. Let's keep walking. But I just posted this, not a tweet, but the thread on Threads. And I said, what's the point of living if you're not going to be fearless in your walk? I'm going to say it again. What is the point of living if you're not going to be fearless within your walk? Face yourself every day. Look at yourself holistically. Stop breaking yourself up piece by piece. And live a true, authentic life. I love you guys forever and ever and ever. Let's continue to be ourselves, and let's continue to be more self-actualized. Oh yeah, we're lifted, we're gifted, y protegidos siempre, siempre, si se puede, si se puede. I love you. Bye.